Welcome to today's video. I'm sure it's going to create a lot of value for you if you watch it till the end. The power of being mindful of our temptations is very empowering. I'm sure you know about this because of all the experiences you've had until now. But if you know about this, why is it that we keep falling into this again and again? It is very wise to understand what is happening to us in this process, because mastering this thing itself gives us the ability to either be energetic, optimistic, productive, or lazy, lifeless, and sad. Because if you come to look at it, one choice helps us shift our attention, and that attention brings energy, because where the attention goes, there the energy flows. And when energy flows, that's where creation happens. That's where we experience the reality. First and foremost, why do we get into that temptation again and again? It's because of the secret, maybe not a secret. It's dopamine. Right? Now, research has suggested that, and this research is in a book, which I don't remember now, but I'm sure I'll put it on the description. Atomic Habits, yeah, that's the book. It suggests that the amount of dopamine released when we expect to engage in the activity is higher, is way more higher than actually engaging in the activity itself. So if come to see of this thing, it's our brain tricking us to get into one shot of dopamine in a short time, and then just dismiss all the important things, all the things that really matter to us, that could bring happiness, joy, and fulfillment later in our life. Now, if we break this down and understand and find a way to move through this is how it will look like. The first thing would be to knowing the trigger of our temptations, because for different people it's different. So, for example, for someone it can be the location itself, the environment itself. Is it something that you see in your environment that triggers you? Maybe the TV, or maybe something that's just in the environment, or maybe it's a sound that you hear inside of yourself, a sound of a show or a person, or maybe you see a visual of something. And all of these different things, different elements start to have an effect in our body, in our biochemistry, which then boosts of the expectation of the dopamine that we're going to hit. And then we get into that trap just like that. Now, for breaking this pattern, the second step is knowing, okay, triggers hit, my body's starting to feel a certain way, and then just knowing it, addressing it, and just go back to your breathing. And if it helps, deeply breathing is better. So you can choose to deeply breathe from your abdomen, so deeply, and you go do this for like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and you notice that now your body, the biochemistry in your body has changed again. And as you see this change, as you feel this change, you realize that you're in a different state altogether. The temptation has completely gone. Now, to take another step, as you are in this process, maybe you'll begin to notice some thoughts, some other feelings, and you address it, you allow it to happen, and you just focus on your breathing. And if you keep on continuously on this process, what happens is a very beautiful dimension starts to open within you, a dimension of expansion, a dimension where all of your left their ties, and you can choose to enjoy this. You can choose to enjoy this place for some amount of time, to rejuvenate, to feel enthusiastic in this moment. And either two things are going to happen. Either you get an insight into understanding where I need to focus, or you can ask yourself, what can I choose to focus on now so that my future self would be pleased to know that I made this decision? Or what is important to me right now, and if I choose that, it'll help me so much more in the future days. So you can either you get this inspiration, or you make yourself ask this question, because as soon as you ask the question, your brain will provide you with the right solutions, the right ideas. And this is obviously like a muscle. If you keep at it, the muscle is going to get stronger and it's going to get easier. And then the most magical thing is that it actually moves into a more of a flow state, where things start happening, where ideas start blossoming inside of you, and you keep on coming up with great creative ideas. But if you keep giving into your temptation, it's the same thing is going to happen. You're not going to be able to come out of that unresourceful states. So if you enjoyed my video today, I would like you to comment, subscribe, like, and join my community in Facebook. I'll link it down. Discover Your Calling. That's the community. We have a lot of things happening, insights, valuable. So it's a group where we share a lot about self-improvement, meditation, consciousness, and obviously connecting to our calling. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.